Welcome, everybody, back to my Let's Read Homestuck series. My name is Brodemus. Last time we got to the trolls and stuff, I think. Because I was surprised that we made it to the trolls. I thought the trolls were way further off in the future. But here we be. We're starting on page 2124. I've got some water. Only because I just ate some kind of spicy meatballs. Hey, Merle. How you doing? Okay. Stretch it out. I didn't do any vocal warm-ups today. I barely talked today, actually. That's... Well, we're going to see how it goes, I guess. So. You last bit, but not quite. Fair enough. Okay. Let me... Boy, howdy, that's just so annoying. Hang on, let me try something here. We're going to increase the size of this real quick and see how that looks. I don't know that's going to do, but we're going to try. Anyway, let's get on with reading some more Homestuck, shall we? That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. You make your way through the burning woods to meet the Lucis you never had. It's time for her to hatch. It's now or never. Since the world is about to end anyway, you suppose it no longer matters if the doomsday scale is tipped. Fair. The counterweight is the skull of an ancient mother grub, slain thousands of solar sweeps ago. The egg contains a rare species of dragon, which remains blind until maturity, using its other senses to survive. It has balanced the skull here for millennia, waiting for the warmth of the meteor-sparked forest fire before hatching. In case it wasn't clear, dragons are real. While she slept in her egg, she would communicate with you in your sleep. After your accident, she would use your dreams to teach you to detect the world around you without vision. As you learned, your dreams became more vivid, where before there was darkness, odors and flavors painted a striking picture. You found yourself surrounded by bright honey walls, and in the sky was a huge, tasty ball of cotton candy, which is this sweet troll delicacy we wouldn't know anything about. The first time you caught a glimpse of this world in your dreams, there was no turning back. The young Lucis would take to the sky and promptly get herself killed. This would be much more shocking and maybe a little more sad if we didn't already know it was going to happen. We already knew this, but of course you didn't. Oh, excuse me. Unsurprising development. Genuine distress. The dragon never smelled it coming. She would fall to your tree hive. On your return, she would be scooped up by a sympathetic ally and deposited into the kernel sprite. Then you and she could talk. There'd be plenty to discuss. The Doomsday device would display the amount of time you had to get back to your hive and enter the medium before the forest was destroyed. At the time, it wouldn't occur to you to wonder whether the device was directly responsible for the apocalypse or merely served as its precisely calibrated harbinger, and it certainly wouldn't occur to you to cast doubt on any perceived difference between those two things. It wouldn't until later, when you better understood the game you were about to play. Be the other girl. Back to being Aradia. You are now the other girl. Render the girl in a more symbolic manner. That's better. We can now be properly introduced. Who's this spooky lady? Your name is Aradia Megiddo. You once had a number of interests, which in time you have lost interest in. You seem to recollect once having a fondness for archaeology, though now have trouble recalling this passion. It nonetheless has led you to find your present calling, which came through the discovery of these mystic ruins on which you presently stand, and which you recently desecrated out of boredom. Guiding you to this calling were the voices of the dead, which you've been able to hear since you were young. The voices have become louder as the great undoing approaches. This trend in escalation began after an accident involving a certain kind of role-playing, which might have been another of your interests once upon a time. It doesn't matter much anymore. The accident resulted in the death of your Lucis, which prompted you to leave your home and take up these ruins as residence. On the instruction of your ancestors, you have recovered mysterious technology from the ruins and convinced a friend to adapt it into a game that will bring about the destruction of your civilization. And by convinced, you suppose you mean tricked. He has tentatively named the game Scrub, which is a word that is not terribly elegant. If it were marketed by a legitimate game company, instead of rapidly patched together by a young hacker, it would ostensibly be given a better title. He is presently mobilizing 12 friends to play it, including him and yourself. He believes you will lead the blue team, but he is wrong. Your troll tag is Apocalypse Arisen, and there is typically a pronounced hollowness to your words. What will you do? Retrieve computer. Oh, excuse me, Ouija. It's not up to you to decide what you retrieve from your Silodex. It's up to the spirits. Looks like the spirits are being cooperative today, if a bit cryptic, as usual. I like that it actually, flips back and forth. Who's this douchebag? The Crosby top. You found this baffling artifact some time ago in one of your digs. The creature on its facade is completely mystifying. You have taken to using it as your primary computing device on account of its bizarre novelty, as well as convenient portability. Oh, look who's bothering you again. She's always bugging you, bugging and fussing and meddling. What's her deal? You guess it's flattering that she wants to talk to you so much, though. You're okay with it. You're okay with a lot of things. Aradia, Humor, GA. Grim Auxiliatrix began trolling Apocalypse Arisen. Hi again, Aradia. Oh no. So I guess tonight is the night you blow everything up. Is there nothing I can do to change your mind? No. Or yes. Yes, there's nothing. And no, you can't. But you shouldn't pretend as if you believe this has anything to do with the state of my mind. Or the decisions it will make, or the decisions it will make or has already made. Yeah, I guess not. I thought I'd be friendly, though, and remind you that you do, in fact, have a hand in all the terrible things that are about to happen, because that's what friends are for, and the fact that what ensues will be terrible, and the fact that we will not be on the same team is similarly immutable. It does not mean that teamwork is what isn't taking place here. Sorry, I didn't follow that. I'll be here to help, if you need me. Okay, thanks. Oh, he blinks. Oh, I forgot he blinks. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Waiting for the apocalypse is so boring. You guess you'll check on Solix to see how he's coming along with those teams. Check on Solix. You then had a conversation we already read, which began like this. Did you set up the teams? And ended like this. I'm coming up. And then you went up. Go up! Does she murder by a Cyclops dad? I don't remember. You wonder what she wants. What's with all these girls bugging you? Bugging and fussing and meddling. Get bugged by AG. Arachnid's Grip began trolling Apocalypse Arisen. Aradia! Oh boy, that's way too many of the same letter in a row twice. I know, so we're about to get started, right? Have you tricked Solix yet? Do you have Mr. Two Eyes all befuddled and flustered in your web of lies? Or Mr. Four Eyes? I don't know. Which nickname do you think would be suitably derogatory in this case, Aradia? How about 8 Eyes minus 7? I didn't trick him. It's not like that. Okay, whatever. The point is, once you have pulled the finely woven silken mesh over his dumb, different-colored eyes, you and I'll start playing the game and be the blue team leaders. That's how this will work, right? Wait, do you mind if we are co-leaders? I forgot to ask. I just assumed it was okay with you. I don't care. Great, that's the spirit. And when I bring you into the game, whatever the hell that means, then we can send each other stuff, right? That is how this works, right? Yes. Awesome! Because I have a present for you. It's a surprise, and it's going to be great. From me to you. Just from me alone and nobody else. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see it. Okay, well, I'm sure it'll be very thoughtful. Hey, speaking of which, what will the name of our team be? The blue team. No. I know that. I mean the name of our team. You and me. Just us. I haven't given it any thought, nor did I think such a thing was up for consideration. But if you want to pretend we both have a separate team together and name that team, then knock yourself out. I just thought it would be really fitting. Kind of like a fresh start, you know? I don't know, what are our shared interests? I guess I never really thought about this. I guess I'm used to just to thinking of you as the enemy. There must be some overlap in our profiles. Come on, let's brainstorm. Man, it'll be great. We'll be unstoppable. Surely you must admit it would be nice to rebound from the team charge debacle. I never think about that anymore. Oh man, I'm so dumb. Here I am running my mouth and opening up old wounds while at the very same time trying to make amends. What an idiot. It's okay. Hey, speaking of which, that loser isn't going to be on the blue team, is he? Which loser? Your old team buddy. No. Oh, thank fucking goodness. Talk about dead weight. You had made the right choice, leader. I mean, co-leader. I didn't exclude him for that reason, or at all. You're just not getting it. You never listen. Man, now I've got this huge beef grumblage in my nook just thinking about him. I'm going to give him a hard time. Let me know when you're live. Later. Arachnid script, cease trolling, apocalypse arisen. Don't do that. It's really childish. Wow. Be the mysterious spider girl. You try to be the mysterious spider girl and fail. She's way too mysterious for you to be her yet. Seriously, what's up with those glasses? What's up with that robo arm? What's her deal? She guesses it's flattering that you want to be her, though. She guesses she doesn't mind. It's cool. We'll learn all about her a little later. Solix, get back to Aradia. My nose is like doing a ding, and I don't like the thing that it's doing. Twin Armageddons began trolling Apocalypse Arisen. Aradia, I would like to apologize. I flew off the handle there. It was like the handle with a bald guy going really fast, and I was his toupee. So I'm sorry, it was my fault. No, it's okay. I hope we're still friends. Yes, we are. So anyway, I think even though I quit as leader, I'm still going to play the game now. Because it's either that or get totally creamed by all these fucking space boulders. Hey, maybe we can make the best of the game anyway, even though I guess we're going to lose. No, I'm sorry. You can't, Solix. Not yet. Oh my god, you're going to give me shit again? As I crawl in my belly like that, all groveling at you. Like some low-class guy with whatever blood color is lower on the hierarchy than mine. What's worse than yellow? Fuck this confusing caste system. Anyway, screw you. I'm playing this game right now. No, you're not. Trust me. Wait, what's this? Are you hearing that spooky message from the grave? It is from my ability to give a shit, which just died. This is where you laugh again. Come to the window. Why? Because I'm outside. But B2? But B? What the fuck is that? Take a look. I don't see anything out there. Come closer. You'll see me. I promise. God, I'm just bulge deep in the fecal matter of a wildly incontinent hoof beast, but okay, I'll indulge you. Here I go. Solix, look out the window. BS. Oh, BS. Bullshit. Got it. Thank you. Okay, looking out this lousy, stupid goddamn window. Lousy, stupid goddamn psychics. Snap. Nap time. Oh, no, not in the mind, honey. Much later. When you would finally wake up, you'd discover all of your teammates had connected to each other and entered the medium. You would be the last to enter. Your long nap would facilitate a series of important dreams that would prove essential in support of your teammates. But here and now, the destruction of your hive would be imminent unless you could quickly establish a connection to the first player of the group and complete the chain. Wake up. The mind, honey. Some of it got in your mouth. Or is it supposed to be that? You do not, under any circumstances, eat the mind, honey. There it is. There, oh my goodness gracious. Since that moody kid is busy flipping his bifurcated lid, we might as well take a moment to get to know this silly cat girl. Gosh, who is she? Enter name. Look at Pons. Your name is Nepeta Lejeune. You live in a cave that is also a hive, but still mostly just a cave. You like to engage in friendly role-playing, but not the dangerous kind. Never the dangerous kind. It's too dangerous. Too many of your good friends have gotten hurt that way. Your daily routine is dangerous enough as it is. You prowl the wilderness for great beasts and stalk them and take them down with nothing but your sharp claws and teeth. You take them back to your cave and eat them, and from time to time wear their pelts for fun. You like to paint wall comics using blood and soot and ash, depicting exciting tales from the hunt, and other goofy stories about you and your numerous pals. Your best pal of all is a little bossy, and people wonder why you even bother with him. But someone has to keep him pacified. If not you, then who? Everyone has an important job to do. Your troll tag is Arsenic Catnip, and your speech precedes itself with the face of your Lucis, who is possibly the cutest and perhaps the bestest kitty you've ever seen. What will you do? Nepeta, retrieve claws from arms. You are always wearing your claw gloves. You never know when you might encounter some unsuspecting prey, or when some prey might encounter an unsuspecting you. On Alternia, everything is considered unsuspecting prey by everything else. Scratch loses behind ears. Scritch, scritch. She sure enjoys a good scratch. Pounce de Leon is the best kitty cat. You and she go on adventures together in search of the Fountain of Cute. You ride your shorepod mount into the rugged frontier, and sometimes she rides you when she gets tired, which is frequently. It sure will be sad when she dies, but who knows when or how that will happen. We might not even really have the time to find out. Oh no, Pounce. Didn't we address Pounce as a he in Pester Quest? I don't remember now. Later, there will be a cave-in. Examine computer. You saunter over to your drawing tablet computer. You use this to draw on a computer. It would be cool if this could somehow be adapted to serve as a fetch modus as well. That would be so much more fun than the frustrating one you're using now. You wonder what this grumpy fellow wants. Probably something to do with that game. That seems to be all anybody's talking about lately. Answer Carcat. Carcinogeneticist began trolling arsenic catnip. Hey.
AC perks up curiously. She wiggles her rear end a bit and then chases something she sees bounce into one of Carcat's shoes.
Carcat can't believe he has to sink this low. Carcat can't believe he's asking an autistic girl in a cave to join his team. Boy, howdy, things were really different in 2010. That's not cool anymore. It wasn't cool back then, but Carcat mystifies an infinite befuddlement over the fact that you are presently the best remaining candidate for the red team.
I am? I mean, AC says I am, wondrously.
Yes, and Carcat can't fucking believe that. Carcat thinks about that a bit, and his jaw drops open and breaks a huge column of bricks like a fucking kung fu master.
AC gathers up all the brick pieces and builds a cute little house and invites Carcat inside.
Okay, good. It's good that you're talking about building. Even as the most inane possible context. You're going to be doing a lot of it.
Yes, that sounds fun. Okay, what do I do?
Okay, briefing. Me, Terezi, Gamzee, and Tavros are all playing now. The connection order is AT to TC to GC to CG. We need someone to connect to Toreador and get him in the game. I have GA lined up for the red team because she is one of the few remaining sane ones left to play. Okay, the only sane one. But she doesn't want to connect yet because of some mysterious bullshit. So I was like, whatever, what else is new? So I guess it leaves you. Terezi said she had you lined up to play back when she was the fake leader, so I said fine. So just connect to Tavros and later we'll worry about getting you in.
All right, I'll talk to him about that. Oh, AC pauses and looks up with a little bit of chagrin. I forgot I had to talk to someone else about this. I have been procrastinating.
Oh god, are you really serious?
It's not that big of a deal.
This boggles my mind. How can you be best friends with the only guy on the planet who's a bigger asshole than me?
He's not so bad.
He's scum, but do whatever you've got to do, I guess. Tavros is waiting. Consult with friend on the matter. Oh, there he is. Arsenic Catnip began trolling Centaur's testicle.
AC twitches her friendly whiskers at CT.
Hi.
CT perplexes over whether he put that important wrench that he needed for building a fancy robot or something. He says, now where did that silly old wrench go?
Look, what are you expecting to accomplish with this?
But oh look, CT peeks around the corner to find that a very playful kitty has stolen the robot wrench and is now kicking it vigorously with her hind legs.
I need some water. Oh, excuse me. This is foolishness upon 100,000 prior, equally unsolicited foolishness. You'll stop now.
Rawr, you're so lame.
I'm not. I'm fine. No, lame. No, I'm not.
Lame.
No.
You never played a fun Trenton game with me ever, even once. Even Carcat does it sometimes. Even if he does mean it in a grumpy and insincere way. But at least it's still fun.
Yuck. Don't pollute my incoming data stream with his name, or any sort of excremental language you pick up from his ilk.
I see right through your stupid act. Who are you trying to kid? Look how you go out of your way to use words that have X's in them, so that you can use your silly % signs. Or use these absurd words that you can shoehorn into a 100 into, even if it's not strictly replacing L00. You are so transparent. I can tell you like to play games. Deep down, you are a guy who likes to play games. I can smell a guy who likes to play games from so far away with this nose. You have no idea.
If you're looking for a loophole through which you may extract concessions from me, you'll have to look elsewhere.
See? What the hell?
Nepeta, What did I say about that awful language? I won't stand for it, and you'll stop.
Oops. Sorry.
Your fraternization with the base classes have loosened your morals. Can't you see this?
No, I don't care. They're fun. And I don't know anything about classes or bases or blood color. It doesn't matter. What does green blood even mean? It doesn't mean anything to me, and it shouldn't mean anything to anyone else.
Well, green blood is okay, but it's not great. But that's why you're lucky to have me to look out for you, because you don't know better. And you can't fight the role the mother had in store for you.
Ah, you are such a hypocrite. You pretend to be so high and mighty, and I know you're not, and I know you like games. Look at that silly little bow and arrow you always type. It's always there, you never forget. Why would you do that if it wasn't a playful, fun thing? I'm so on to you.
My bow and arrow are highly dignified symbols.
LOL, BS.
Archery is among the highest and most exceptional crafts, held in tremendous regard by the most aloof classes for centuries.
You suck at archery.
No.
Yes.
No. Yes. No, I don't.
Yes, 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 yes. Have you ever even successfully fired an arrow? Like, actually got one to leave the bow?
I think we need to stop talking about archery.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
No.
We will stop talking about archery. The topic is making me sweat.
Ew, you're so gross.
No, you're the one who exercises distasteful practices.
No, that's...
Boy, howdy. Hang on. Oh, the back and forth.
No, that's you. Everyone knows you're a weirdo and a creep. That's why you're lucky to have me to keep an eye on you. No one else can stand you.
You exterminate beautiful, innocent creatures by the hundreds. I can't condone such wretched behavior. Beasts are meant to be looked upon with adoration.
But I eat them. I don't kill anything I don't eat. That would be mean.
I guess that's basically acceptable in principle, but I still find it a bit unsavory.
Well, I think your habits are unsavory.
No, they're not.
Yaha!
You're wrong about me, Nepeta. I do like to play games, but they must be extremely important games with very high stakes. Not the kind played by translucent green wrigglers who let loose an excremental surge hard on their wriggler bottom diaper stubs. I got there eventually. As it happens, I have arranged to play just such a game tonight. Aradia and I have a private engagement to be co-leaders of the blue team.
Oh, yeah? Well, just by pure chance, it happens that AC has a private and sneaky engagement to play this game as well. And by a pure snickety twist of fate, she will be on the red team. With her other great friends who like to play their childish diaper poop games.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
I forbid this. You will take your position to the blue team with me. On the blue team with me.
Yeah, right. I will take my position into this funny pounce ball and tackle you.
How long is this conversation? You feel crazy yet? Argue with yourself? That's just my everyday life anymore. Anytime I read through a pester quest, it is just me reading it, and just it ends up being just a weird disconnect. Where did I leave off? That's nonsense. You're nowhere even remotely within my proximity. That would be necessary to execute such a maneuver.
AC rolls her eyes almost as hard as she is rolling around in this really interesting smell.
The thought of you fraternizing with and abetting those stink-blooded hooligans strikes me as a scandal beyond measure. I'm afraid you're too delicate to withstand that sort of corruption. It's forbidden.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you won't.
No, I will.
You won't.
You can't stop me.
I am telling you not to, and you will be on my team. That's final.
Blah.
Quiet.
Why do you do this? Why are you so confident about your stupid commands? Don't you know that you can't actually tell me what to do? It's not like you even have any special mind powers, or telepathy or anything.
No, I do not. And yet you will do as I say.
Yes, well, we will just see about that.
Yes, we will. You will join me on my team shortly. Stand by for further instruction. You're angry, and I appreciate that. But it doesn't matter. Discussion over. Oh. That was a lot of back and forth. Blah. Give Tavros the bad news. Arsenic Catnip began trolling Audios Toreador. That's why no one likes Equius. They made him way more likable than PesterQuest, at least.
AC curls up in Tavros's lap. Okay, For the time being, and for the sake of this fantasy scenario, I pretend that my cat allergies aren't that bad. AC takes a long nap, and then wakes up and frowns because she has bad news. Oh no, is what I say about the bad news, not the nap. Tavros, I'm sorry, I can't be on your team. I'm not allowed. Oh, that's okay. Then I guess he said no, then. Yes, unfortunately. I'm so mad! It's probably for the best that you listen to him. I don't know. You think so? Well, if you didn't listen to him before, you might have played games with us before, and something bad might have happened to you. Perhaps. But I still feel bad. I'll find another player. It's not a big deal. Good luck being on the blue team. Okay, thanks.
Aw. You fondly recall your days of far more intensive role-playing. It seems like so long ago now. Aside from a few unfortunate moments, it was a lot of fun. If you had to do it all over again, you suppose you would select better company. Maybe this game you are playing tonight will rekindle some of that excitement. Rekindle. Tinkerbell? Some time ago. Flashback. You stand in your room on a healthy pair of legs and a plucky little outfit. You are a low-level boy Skylark, and you wield an inexpensive dagger lance, which is the closest thing to a jousting lance you can wield that is still compatible with your favorite class. You are about to play a popular game called Flarp, which, unlike most games published by major developers, was given a graceful and aesthetically pleasing name. It's a title under the extreme role-playing genre, and playing it without caution can have serious, real-world consequences, but that's what makes it fun. When you activate Flarp's Grub, the campaign program for tonight will begin. Team Charge will duel Team Scourge as usual. This is going to be great. Contact fellow Team Charge member. Adios Toreador began trolling Apocalypse Arisen.
Aradia, my grub is laying now, so I'll be ready soon.
What was Aradia's alive voice? That's okay, yeah, cool. There we are. I think I got it.
Cool, mine too. I don't know where Terezi is, though. She's running late. Oh, should we wait? No, I'll be there clouding her campaign for her regardless. With or without her. Her loss, if she doesn't make it, it'll give you a chance to gain some ground. Okay. You picked a tough class, Tavros. None of the really useful combat abilities come into play until you reach a very high level, but I suppose it'll be rewarding when you get there. Yeah, I think you're right, but it's the class I think is most fun, and battle skill is not all there is to being a great adventurer. I couldn't agree more. You might be the only flarper in the world who really understands the true spirit of the game. Everyone else is so aggressive and treasure-hungry, but that's what makes beating them all the more satisfying.
The fuck was that? Tulip? You okay, baby? One moment. You too. You okay, baby? Are you dreaming? It's okay, baby. Ghosts. Oh, you okay, baby? Yeah, or you just dreaming? Have a bad dream? Okay. I'm assuming it was her. It sounded like one of her little yips when she dreams. Just very loud. Normally she's not that loud. It's okay, baby. Yes, it's okay, big girl. No, she just wants pets. Okay, where were we? All the more satisfying. Yeah, I guess. Remember, your Clouder isn't going to pull any punches tonight. Don't fall for her mind games. I'll be here to assist, of course. If you're in trouble, don't hesitate to ask for help. Yeah, I won't. Thanks, Aradia. No problem. Hatch campaign. Back downstairs she goes. Your campaign's gaming flapstractions hatch out of their eggs. These comprise all the data and procedures you will need for your adventure tonight. Disperse. They disperse throughout the terrain surrounding your hive. They follow both pre-programmed and live instructions from your Clouder, a member of Team Scourge, whose role is to provide you with a challenging scenario, while your teammate does the same for Scourge's other player. Go outside and begin adventure. You take your starting position in the field. The game is afoot, and anything can happen now. It's up to you to consult your maps and work with your teammate to discover the objective of the quest, find treasure, and slay monsters. Your StatBat has bonded with you. This keeps track of every attribute for your character, including vitals. While these attributes in principle remain abstractions, due to the fact that this is extreme role-playing, they will always relate in some way to your real-life attributes as well. You've got to be careful out here. A little later. Arachnid's grip began trolling Adios Toreador.
Well?
Hey, boy, Skytard. It's not good.
Are you going to just stand there all night? Make your move, make your move, make your move!
I just think these monsters are too strong. Sorry, but they don't seem appropriate for this campaign.
Weak! Weaky, weaky, weak!
Weaky, is that a real thing to say?
Yes, your blatant excuse-making is the weakest lame that ever shit the coward bed. Roll your dice, make your move, advance or abscond.
I can't abscond. There's no, absconding place.
But absconding is what you do best. I can't imagine.
I ain't managed a cloud scenario yet. You couldn't squawk. I didn't think she would actually use the word ain't.
I ain't managed to cloud a scenario yet you couldn't squawk out of in a blazing trail of cluckbeast feathers. You cannot hope to beat Tavros Nitroman and abscond off. He is simply the best there is.
That sounds flattering, theoretically, but I don't think...
Hey, pipe down, make your move, advance or abscond, roll, Tavros, roll!
Okay, hold on for one moment.
Adios Toreador began trolling Apocalypse Arisen.
Aradia, hey, are you there?
Adios Toreador began trolling Gallows Calibrator.
Hey, Terezi, I have a problem.
Arachnid's grip began trolling Adios Toreador.
No one can help you, Tavros.
Okay,
time to decide.
Where is everybody?
What does that have to do with your present cowardice?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
Are you going to roll?
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because I was thinking about the numbers, and it's impossible for there to be a favorable outcome, no matter what the dice do.
So, you give up?
Yeah, maybe.
Why not roll and make it official? Why would you want to cheapskate me out of bonuses like that? It's so thoughtless. Am I going to have to take matters into my own hands to make your move for you?
I thought you couldn't use powers. I mean, real-life powers, not game ones. It's against the rules.
But if you're going to break the rules and refuse to roll, what choice do I have? I hate that it had to come to this, but what can I do? Tavros, have I mentioned how cute you look in that plucky little outfit? Why, if I didn't know better, I'd say I was playing with Pupa Pan himself. Isn't that what you want, Tavros? To be like Pupa? Of course you do. What boy wouldn't want to be like Pupa, so dashing and brave? He's everything you are not. For one thing, he can fly. Do you want to fly, Tavros? Have you ever tried to fly? I bet you haven't. How about we take to the skies, Pupa? Oh, you like that idea, Pupa? Yes, you do. I can feel it in your simple, malleable brain. You want to fly so bad. Fly, Pupa, fly!
Boy, that's a lot of laughs. Adios, Toreador, dumbass. Arachnid's grip ceased trolling Adios Toreador. Adios Toreador began trolling Carcinogeneticist.
AG just jumped me off a cliff with my brain, and my legs also, and now they feel invisible. Well, I'm sure there was a better way to say that. Anyway, that's really all there is to report on the subject of me getting hurt.
Hey, asshole, stop playing games for girls. Carcinogenesis ceased trolling Adios Toreador. Back in the present. No. But not too far into the present, right around this moment with Karkat and the toilet, during a conversation we have already read, which ended like this. Oh boy. You need to get with the program, Karkat. Have you talked to AA? For what? Apocalypse Arisen. Sorry. No, of course not. Or TA. Or AG, I guess. Or CA. Really, there's like the whole conspiracy about this. This whole conspiracy about this, as I'm finding out. Well, I don't you just... Well, why don't you just tell me so I don't have to talk to any of those double-talking assholes? I can't. I gotta step out of the tree for a moment. When I come back, I will enter the game. See ya. Gallows Calibrator ceased trolling Carcinogeneticist. Arachnid's grip began trolling Carcinogeneticist.
Psst. Hey, Brave Leader.
Oh my god, why are you talking to me? It's me anytime I'm at work and someone comes up and talks to me. Oh my god, why are you talking to me?
Can I join your team?
Yes, I'm glad you asked, because there's a wide open slot for the most vile, backstabbing sociopath who ever lived. You really helped me out of a jam by stepping forward.
Vile, backstabbing sociopath. Karkat, did you copy and paste that phrase directly from your personal ad describing what you are looking for in a lady?
Ha ha ha! More cagey cutesy bullshit. Like, I'm not up to my lobster without already having to deal with Terezi. You both must have I can't fucking read. You both must have been insufferable when you were a team. Your opponents probably all just tried to commit suicide after a few minutes of putting up with your fangy grin to drivel. That's probably how it all went down when the shit hit the thresher.
That's not a bad guess, but man, Karkat, you sure are giving me a hard time. I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm twitching a mummified bovine phallus in your direction.
Becoming friends? What the fuck? We'll never be friends, moron.
Not even hate friends?
No, more like twitchy-eyed projectile vomiting in utter disgust friends, while I perforate my bone bulge with a culling fork.
Yes, I'll take it.
Get lost.
Anyway, I was just joking about wanting to be on your team. I'm already on the blue team.
Oh! Oh, really? Wait, let me count on 8 of these things. Hold on. There. I am now an enormous tool forever.
Yes, Aradia and I have an arrangement. We'll be co-leaders. But really, I'll be the leader. Shh, don't tell anyone. What do you think, Karkat? Can you take on 2 dangerous ladies at once?
Yawn.
Come on. Are you a little nervous that I will oppose you? You should be.
No, you were just a run-of-the-mill little psycho girl. A troll seeger a dozen. I'll be taking apart the blue team with brutal efficiency. You'll see. You never played one of your dumb games with me, so you never had the privilege of seeing what I can do. Enjoy the show, sweetheart. Just don't even think about using your mind control tricks on my players. Remember your truce?
Psh, those days are far behind me. Anyway, I can't control just anybody. They got to be impressionable. Like you.
You can't control me.
Sure I can. I just choose not to.
Yeah, okay.
I find your mind totally unpalatable to browse. Looking into your brain is like pawing through a smelly dumpster, full of broken glass and razor blades. And poop.
Whatever, don't even try it. I've got the better Scourge sister on my team, and if you break your truce, you'll have to answer to her. The funny thing is, she was always way better than you, even without any powers. Yeah, that's right, I know your whole story. You were always jealous you could manipulate people so well without resorting to cheap mind tricks. I can tell this burns you, and I can't even paw through your dumpster. Chalk it up as another infuriating victory for gutter blood over, I know that word, why can't I read that word? Aristocracy, got it. Oh, what's that? Nothing to say? Wow, speechless, I guess. You're probably crying right now. That would make my fucking day. Hey, look at me being the one to talk shit at warp speed, then log up before you can reply. Bye, idiot. Carcinogenesis ceased trolling Arachnid's grip. Carcinogenesis began trolling Arachnid's grip.
Oh, back so soon? Did your thumb slip on the button? I guess you can't get enough of me.
You made me do that, and you know it.
You ain't got nothing on me, and you can't prove shit. Anyway, Karkat, I just wanted to say, heart.
Arachnid's grip ceased trolling Carcinogenesis. Boy, howdy. What the fuck is wrong with my eyes today? Karkat, be the other asshole. Hey, it's the other asshole. You are now the other... Oh, God. You decide that we could probably stand to delay this guy's introduction a little longer. Why don't we see what someone else is up to? Anyone. Hurry. You switch to a vague teaser of the final unseen troll in the nick of time. Prod. Is it Cull? Cull. It's her. Aradia, go home. It's Fefree. Why am I bulking on that? That was weird. You head back to your hive to get the blue team session started. It's been a while. You revisit the remains of your quaint rural hive. Your lawn ring and the small excavation sites you dug up for practice are all overgrown with vegetation. You haven't been here since the night of the accident. On that night, you found your calling. The voices of the dead grew louder, urging you to return to the ruins you discovered not long before. You left so abruptly, you didn't even have time to bury your Lucis. But that's fine, because trolls don't typically bury their dead. Leaving bodies to be consumed by wild animals is more customary. Begin session. You have an arrangement to begin the session as co-leader with one of the Blue Bloods. You understand this player intends to make a power grab and take sole possession of the leadership role. Such subterfuge is typical of their cast, but you're perfectly okay with this. It's one of the many things you're okay with. You allow your co-player to take the lead and enter the medium first. You understand that the leadership role is essentially meaningless, aside from offering the distinction of being the first player to enter. You also understand that entering the game second was always your intention. Connect a server player. You have a server player connected to you, someone you personally selected for the role. The devices required for entry are deployed. The kernel sprite awaits prototyping, but unlike all 11 other players, your dead Lucis is not available. You have to use something else. Tier 1 prototype. Prototyping with the froghead before entering the medium would prove to be critical for later success. Just another of many assurances whispered by the dead. You've long since stopped questioning them, or doubting the future significance of even spontaneous acts of frivolous desecration. Compelling your non-plus server player to perform this task might have proven difficult. Luckily, your telekinesis, an ability greatly magnified through your calling, would be sufficient to move the massive object, whereas the game cursor likely would not. Your server player simply watched in mystification. She really just had no idea what the hell was going on. Enter. You enter the medium, taking your place in the land of quartz and melody as the Maid of Time. Meanwhile, your client player has been exploring another world. The Blue Blood has a present for you. The present cannot be duplicated via alchemy at this stage of the game. It would cost too much grist, a detail which this player had not been aware of. The player would have to progress to the second gate of their own world, arrive at the gate of your hive, and deliver it in person. Facilitating this delivery was one of the reasons why it was important for you to enter second. Is it Kermit? Right, could be. I can't do a Kermit voice. Look at him. It does really look like Kermit, doesn't it? Huh. Your server player's confusion is only in part due to learning the ropes of a new game. There is more significant reason for her befuddlement. While she followed your advice and went through the simple motions of game setup, at no point were you visible on her monitor. She saw your damaged hive. She saw the alchemeter and other devices she deployed. She saw the strange computing device on the floor, bearing the visage of a species she didn't recognize. She even saw a great big stone frog head fly through the air all by itself and become the frog sprite. And though she would ask why, and you would always delay the answer, the fact remained, she couldn't see you. Tier 2 prototype. She couldn't see you up until the moment after the sprite's second prototyping, because you were dead all along. You were all completely blown away by the stunning revelation. Wow, dead, really? Like a ghost? Huh. Nepeta, interrogate Frog Girl. Arsenic Catnip began trolling Apocalypse Arisen.
Aradia, I can see you. That is you, right?
Yes.
Why are you the floating frog all of a sudden?
I'm dead. My spirit merged with the frog sprite.
Wow, dead, really?
Like a ghost.
Huh. Well, I suppose this doesn't make me sound dumb, but I'm completely blown away by that stunning revelation.
You don't sound dumb.
Or I hope this doesn't make me sound dumb, yeah. Phew. How did you die?
I ignored the advice of a friend and made some bad choices.
AC rumples up her nose in perplexment at AA's really vague and spooky answer. But actually that's good because I kind of think I don't want to know. It's making me sad to think about.
Okay. Nepeta, can you please keep this a secret?
Yes, I promise I won't tell anyone about it. And by promise, I mean promise, just so you know I'm serious.
Thank you. Whoops.
Aradia, be the huge bitch. Blah, blah, huge bitch. Enter name. I forgot to read that aloud. Your name is Vriska Circuit. You are a master of extreme role-playing. You can't get enough of it, or really any game of high stakes and chance. You have persisted with the habit even in spite of your accident. But then again, you don't have much choice. Your Lucis is very hungry, all the time. She can only be appeased by the flesh of young trolls. You cloud campaigns for teams of flarpers, utilizing your abilities for orchestrating the demise of the impressionable. Your victories supply you with treasure, experience points, and spider food. You are something of an apocalypse buff, which is something you can be on Alternia. You are fascinated by end-of-the-world scenarios and enjoy constructing doomsday devices for the hell of it. You are drawn to means of dark prognostication and the advantages, yes, they offer, particularly in gaming scenarios. Your abilities in this department were hobbled with the loss of your vision eightfold, and you have since sought alternatives through various black oracles. You consult with these ominous globes, but routinely destroy them in frustration over the puzzling guaranteed inaccuracy of their predictions. Breaking them has developed into a habit bordering on fetishistic. And with each you destroy, you add an insurmountable stockpile of terrible luck. You have to stop, but addiction is a powerful thing. Your troll tag is Arachnid's Grip, and your
statements tend to be just a little bit overdramatic.
What will you do? Vriska, check out cool drawing on wall. You drew your own role-playing character for fun, as many flarpers are prone to do. She is the best character, and you wish you were her. Oh wait, you are her. Your wish has been granted, probably as a special boon for being so great at everything. Her name is Marquis Spinneret Mindfang, scourge of land dwellers and sea dwellers alike, and worst nightmare to silly boy skylarks everywhere. She has accumulated more treasure and gained more levels than any member of the Petticoat Seagift classes ever. She gained all the levels. All of them. Yeah. Proceed to computer. D4. It's a caltrop. You have a lot to do. So many irons in the fire. Ow! Lousy dice. You just can't ever seem to go anywhere with your hive, in your hive without stepping on an errant D4. Pointy little bastards. It's just your bad luck, you guess. You've had such terrible luck ever since your accident, and it just keeps getting worse. As far as you're concerned, the world can't end soon enough. So that's the thing. D4 started off as, I just knocked a bottle over. Started off as, legit caltrops. Because during the big satanic panic of the 80s, they were developed as a way, in case the police ever raided your D&D game, you could use them to try and escape. At least that's how the legend goes. I'm not sure if that's like legit history or not. Anywho, as you were saying, so many irons in the fire, such a tangled web. It is a web full of flaming irons and mixed metaphors. Tonight is a big night. You have a lot of meddling to catch up on tonight. Bugging and fussing and meddling. Take dice is a great story. Oh boy, it's dice kind. You equip your enchanted dice set, the fabled Fluorite Octet. It consists of 8d8, plundered from a ghost ship during a particularly challenging campaign. In ancient times, thanks for the follow, Chris. Chris Nero 96. In ancient times, such weapons were employed by roving bands of gablignants, deadly marauders with a passion for chance. They all died off, though, took too many crazy risks. Yo, how you doing? Rolling the dice will execute a wide range of highly unpredictable attacks. Very high rolls can be devastating to even the most powerful opponents. Of course, with the luck you've had lately, you couldn't make a good roll to save your life. Got to do something about this awful luck. Gotta catch a break! When you get worked up about stuff, you put 8s in places that don't really make a lot of sense phonetically. Begin meddling. Time to get the show on the road. There are so many people to meddle with tonight. After you ditch an unwelcome solicitor first, that is. Doesn't she realize how rude it is to meddle? You'll fuss with her meddling later. What now? Oh, him. You thought he'd wash his hands of you. Strange timing that he's bugging you tonight after so long without a peep from him. Saw Homestuck, so I wanted to see. Hey, well, thanks for stopping by. Just kind of going through the read-through, because this is my second read-through, and I need to remember shit for future stuff. Deal with this guy. Thanks, Burley. Oh, that's right. Oh, it's this asshole. Oh, God, why are you talking to me? I got a highlight. Oh, he does say, hello. This is the last time we'll ever talk.
Still sticking with the white text I see. So smooth and stylish. I forgot how much I loved highlighting it to read all the boring things you have to say. It's like a fun game for super extra handicapped, I'm not saying that, stupid people. Like opening a present, find out what obnoxious thing the mystery tool typed. What is it?
Yep, for Homestuck too. I gotta get caught up, because I'm so behind. A parting courtesy, I suppose. All the ways I've exploited you were meant to bring about the events that will take place this evening. Knowing this will provide context for the events in your near future, and will affect how you behave in response. These events will be just as important as the preceding it. I've gone to great lengths, you see.
You didn't exploit me. You're just a petty douche with a bad temper who likes to play games, and all I did was humor you.
I did exploit you, very thoroughly. It was easy.
So full of yourself.
Have I ever lost a game?
Don't change the subject.
Psh, what subject are you referring to?
I'm going to log off in a big huff, and you have to promise not to use that nasty trick where you log me back on out of petty douchey spite. And then we can go back to never ever talking, because man, that was heaven when it was like that.
There's no need for that kind of assurance. I'll be brief. I no longer hold you accountable for any wrongdoing. In fact, I've given your transgression very little thought since the incident. If you acknowledge this amnesty and regard it as sincere, you may begin to find the odds falling in your favor again. This may be essential if you are to succeed on your journey.
Slow down. Man, I was just wearing out so many pens taking all these important notes. Fuck. Fuck you for ruining all my good note-taking pens and giving me this terrible cramp in my good note-taking hand.
Incredible. the risks you take with your scorn. But of course, it was your unpleasant, simplistic temperament that made you so easy to control, vicious and predictable, like an insect. If you turn a swarm of wasps on a crowd, the outcome is certain. It takes no skilled strategist to understand this. You were in fact a waste of my talents, a primitive expedient.
Ugh, blech. What a snob. You're worse than my metal friend.
I wonder why they waste their camaraderie on you. I'll never understand it.
I thought you said you'd be brief.
I'll say one last thing. Though the magnitude of the ensuing destruction resulting directly from your actions will be neither possible or necessary for you to fathom, there nevertheless ought to be a silver lining. The only question is whether you will live long enough to see it. I'm not a gambling man, but if I was, I wouldn't bet on it. Goodbye.
Bye, asshole.
Swap friends in Pesaquist. Yeah. Go over to my YouTube. It's just Brodemus on YouTube. I through Hive Swap Act 1. I've gone through Friend Sim. I'm just waiting on the new thing of Pester Quest. I'm all caught up, which is coming out on Wednesday. We're going to have Aradia and Fefri. It's going to be great. And then who knows what comes out after that. But yeah, I would love if you saw it and watched it. Got a lot to watch over there. Bump. More hollow comebacks. As hollow and wishy-washy as the inside of one of these dumb black globes. What use is all that attitude against a guy who's never wrong? It's so depressing. You can't even work up the energy to smash this stupid thing. Maybe you could stand to have some camaraderie wasted on you, even if it comes from a meddler friend. Endure meddling. Arachnid's Grip began trolling Grim Auxiliatrix.
What?
Just wanted to know, is your Lucis dead yet?
Huh? What kind of question is that? Is this a trick? Are you trying to sabotage me? Are you in cahoots with someone?
No.
Cahoots! Cahoots, I say!
You sure do seem to be saying cahoots. I'm just asking because mine's dead.
What?
Oh no, how did that happen? It was just our time.
Really? Are you sure it wasn't sabotage? I would suspect sabotage if I was you.
No, there was no plot or conspiracy or any trace of saboteurs operating through the special and magical union one can only describe as being in cahoots with another. When a virgin mother grub abdicates and renounces brooding, her time will be relatively short. I always knew this.
Oh, she was so cool. You had the coolest Lucis of anyone I know. I wanted to meet her someday.
Well, maybe you still can.
Yeah, meet her corpse. I guess it's not so bad. A consolation prize. Seeing a big, dead, cool mother grub. Wow. You were so lucky. My Lucis sucks. Why did you ask if she's dead anyway? Do you know something?
They are all dying. Or are going to soon. I believe it's a preemptive consequence of the game we are about to play. If a preemptive consequence is a concept that can be said to hold any meaning. But from what I understand, it is applicable in any sphere at all, then this game holds that sphere.
Okay, I don't really get that, so you can just go ahead, think I'm some dumb flighty broad again.
I wasn't going to think that. You know what? I don't think I even really understand what I just said, so never mind.
Now you have me a little worried, man. Or, man, I hope she's okay. Why would this happen? This is just my luck. Have some die besides yours? And, whose, I guess?
Yes, a few. Karkat thinks it's his fault. He believes his actions triggered an inauspicious chain reaction.
You mean a curse?
Sure.
Wow, between his curse and my shitty luck, we are so screwed.
I'm not surprised to see you endorse his paranoia without hesitation, but I was attempting to illustrate a point in bringing it up.
Phew, there goes another one sailing over the idiot girl's head. Okay, lay it on me.
These events are inevitable, and regardless of whatever emotional entanglements obfuscate their significance, they will ultimately serve an important purpose. The curse had nothing to do with it, and Karkat's notion of a curse is inseparable from his perception of events as intrinsically negative and is tailored to his personal dissatisfaction. And your bad luck is the same way. I believe, anyway.
Okay.
What would happen if you just cleaned up a bit? Don't you think you would step on a few less hard triangles?
Why do you try to help me and stuff? What's the point? It's kind of bothersome and insulting sometimes. So I have a messy room. Big deal. My luck fucking blows. It's got nothing to do with it, and you just don't even know. Meddler. Why are you so meddly, Miss Meddlesome, McFussy Fangs?
Because you're dangerous.
No way, I'm just fine. Why don't you can it?
Every time you tell me to can it, I think it's funny. I mean, it's just a funny thing to say, don't you think? It's okay to be dangerous. Lots of people are. And dangerous people can be really important. Maybe even the most important sometimes. But it just means there's got to be someone around to keep an eye on them. And if not me, then who? Everyone has an important job to do.
Okay, so you're spying on me. Kind of creepy. Man, maybe you should get a life. Or, if you're so high and mighty and think you're so great, maybe you could just, try and stop me from doing bad things.
that wouldn't work. If I tried to stop you, you would regard me as an enemy instead of merely as a nuisance. And what good would that do? So I'm afraid, McFussyfangs, it must be.
Okay, great, fine. I'm going to check on my Lucis now. But I'm starting to think you are full of shit, and I'm quite sure she will be quite fine.
You're right. Anything can happen, I guess. But just so you know, I'm sorry for your loss in advance.
Arachnid's grip ceased trolling Grim Auxiliatrix. Arachnid's grip began trolling Grim Auxiliatrix.
Ah, man, why didn't I just get the last word and sign off real quick like I usually do? Let you sneak that stinking little ninja quip in there. Ah, so mad, lousy, stupid goddamn supportive friend.
Arachnid's grip ceased trolling Grim Auxiliatrix. Check on Lucis. Drink some water. You go down like the 50 million stairs to her nest below. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has such a high maintenance Lucis. You doubt it. You pass by one of your completed doomsday devices. You promise you'd build it for an especially powerful and influential member of nautical aristocracy in return for his collusion during your campaigns. Some guy you were in cahoots with. You guess none of it matters now. It was tough to build, and isn't perfect yet. Luckily, one of your pals nearby is pretty handy with technology. He can be tapped for parts and favors frequently. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has as many irons in the fire as you. You doubt it. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. I know. I don't want to drink too much, though, because we still got like an hour to go. Oh, Spider Mom. See, look at this. She's fine. Fine and huge and hungry as ever. You guess you're relieved? Yes, of course. Phew, why wouldn't you be? It would be devastating if anything happened to your dear, sweet custodian. She is so frightening. Frighteningly large. For someone who hates spiders, this is awful. This is just horrible. You guess there's no delaying this guy's introduction anymore, as long as we're in the neighborhood. Enter name. I love all the pixelation. Your name is Equius Zahak. You love being strong. You are so strong, you would surely be the class of the elite legion of Ruffy Annihilators. And while such a calling would be quite honorable, you would prefer to join the ranks of the Arc Eradicators, perhaps the most noble echelon the Imperial forces have to offer. Unfortunately, it's Archerators. Archery, got it. You suck at archery. You have not successfully fired a single arrow. Every time you try, you break the bow. You are simply too strong. You have broken so many bows, it has developed into a habit bordering on fetishistic. You have to stop, but addiction is a powerful thing. You have a great appreciation for the fine arts, and I'm popping my back. You use your aristocratic connections to acquire priceless masterpieces painted in the oldest and most respected Alturian tradition of nude muscle beast portraits. These striking depictions of the exquisite fauna native to Alternia remind you of the purest physical ideal that must be sought by anyone who professes a love of strength. When those of lesser bloodlines turn up their uncultured noses at such stunning material, it makes you furious. Practically everything makes you furious. You have so much rage, it can only be expressed through staggering quantities of physical violence. You build strong and sturdy robots, set them to kill mode, and beat the shit out of them in caged brawls. Sometimes you lose teeth, but they usually grow back. Your troll tag is Centaur's Testicle, and with your bow and arrow ever at the ready, you take exception to lewd language unbefitting of blue bloods. What will you do? Equius, check on Lucis. Now, where did that craven excuse for a custodian go? It makes you furious when he goes missing like this. Probably off somewhere nursing his bruises. You swear, the old boy is made of glass. You are starting to get agitated. Arthur, where are you? Oh, there he is. He was just preparing an ice-cold glass of nutritious Lucis milk for you, with a thick foamy head on it, just the way you like it. You cannot hope to beat Arthur in a butler off. He is simply the best there is. Thank you, Arthur. Pat, pat. You accept the frosty beverage and give the good fellow a grateful pat as gently as possible. Seriously, it's like a soft summer peach. Bruce. Yeah, you, right? Soft summer peach. Drink Lucis milk. Shatter. Lucis milk is the secret to being strong. Actually, it isn't. You like to think that, though. The truth is you're really strong because you're kind of a freak. You were chosen by one of the strongest Lucis species on the planet. It was the only sort of custodian that could handle raising you. Whoops, there goes the glass. As usual. Hiss. And as usual, it sends you into a rage. The spilled milk quickly evaporates.
You gotta do something to calm yourself down. Let us some steam. Equip a bow. You mean equip? A little archery practice ought to cool you off. But of course, the piece of shit snaps like a twig the moment you pick it up. Actually, the feel of the brittle wood giving way under the astonishing might of your man grit, I always say that's armpit, it started to calm you down already. You equipped it to your half-bow kind specimens, which is pretty much useless. You also keep a plain old bow kind specimen in the event that you are able to fire an arrow someday, because a boy can shoot, right? But for more practical purposes, you keep a fist kind card on hand. You store them all in your Strife portfolio. Remember, the Strife portfolio? It still exists. It didn't stop existing or anything. Answer. I don't know if you can... Goodness. That's Tulip. I don't know if you can hear her. She's dreaming. Okay, I was wondering if you could hear her. Yeah. Yeah, so that was her dreaming. Sorry. Equius, answer. You proceed to have a conversation we read not all that long ago. It went mostly like this. CT, yes. AC, no. CT, yes. AC, no. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. But when all was said and done, you are quite sure you convinced your good friend to stay on the right team, not the team full of degenerates with swill coursing through their veins. You're starting to get worked up again. Routine helps calm you down. Maybe you will talk to another friend. You talk to him every day for some reason, though it's not exactly right to call him a friend since you despise him. Your relationship with the fellow is difficult to describe. It should be noted that in troll language, the word for friend is exactly the same as the word for enemy. Talk to friend/enemy. That's right. Okay. Centaur's testicle began trolling terminally capricious. Have I ever told you what a reprehensible disgrace you are?
Fuck yeah. Only every motherfucking day, bro.
I'm not in a very good mood. There are a few things I would like to get off my chest.
Motherfucking spill it. Don't be all keeping that shit bottled up. Like a fucking all shaked up bottle of Faygo. Fuck, dog, I'm thirsty. I'm down to my last bottle. I don't fucking know if I can get any more in this motherfucking magic land, so I don't know.
What you do appear to know is exactly how to maximize my livid contempt for you. With your revolting language and your sense of decorum, at such breathtaking odds with your richness and perfection of your blood, I just hate you so much.
That's cool. I can't all be making everybody happy all the time. If we ever met, I could bake you a fucking pie and we could chill and maybe we'd be better bros that way.
And the degrees to which you pollute your precious blood with your bottled fizzy sugar and soporific toxins, maddening. You will stop.
Whoa, I will? How do you know that?
No, you don't understand. It is not a prediction, it's an order. I command you to stop.
Oh. Alright, brother, you motherfucking got it.
What? Are you serious? These two voices are gonna kill me.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta show some faith in your friends, because they're all the ones who are being to look out for you. So fuck if you say I'm not doing the shit right, then what the motherfuck do I know?
No, this is unacceptable. Okay, let's start over. I apologize. I was completely out of line, and I'm sorry. I have no right to talk to you like that or tell you what you can't do.
No worries.
It's not my place. Your habits notwithstanding, I am lesser than you, and inferior.
Okay.
Don't you understand that you're better than me? Can you please act like it? That's not a command, it's just a polite request, I guess.
Okay, I can try, but man, I don't know if I know how to be like a better motherfucker than any other motherfucker.
Look, it isn't that difficult. Just try to be cognizant of your desires and needs, and attempt to regard those around you as simple vehicles meant to bring about your gratification.
Wow. What?
What are you doing? Right now, it sounds as if you have begun playing with the red team. Is this true?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm all up in this fucking shit of this wicked, mystical motherfucker. I bonked him on the head with a club, and then a little later I scared him with a horn.
Good. This is very good. It really pleases me to hear tales of physical subjugation. I presume these were lesser beings toiling in the lower ranks of some hierarchy.
Well, yeah, they're underlings. And there's some subjugation involved for fucking sure. But now we kind of settled down and me and the imps are sharing some pie. These motherfuckers are pretty dope, actually. I like them.
Okay, it pleases me considerably less to hear things like that. But I've already stated I have no right to be disappointed by your conduct, so I will try to control myself.
Oh, shit, bro. I don't want to be all like, I don't want to be all like to disappoint you. What can I do to make a brother fucking shape his shit up? If I can make you smile, it'll be the best fucking miracle I ever did part of. Honk.
Would it be too much to ask for you to maybe boss me around a little?
You mean like role-playing?
If it would help to couch it in those terms, then yeah, I guess so. But not the especially juvenile kind. Let's keep it serious and professional.
Well, I'll try, but I'm not much fucking good at it. I think.
Just say anything, as long as it's authoritative.
Okay. Hey you. Don't go near the fucking ocean, 'cause I told you not to a bunch of times. Shit is straight up dangerous, and I'm getting my harsh on about it.
Decent. I don't live near the ocean, though, so it's hard to immerse myself in the scenario.
Alright, well, what aren't you all not supposed to... What the fuck does that mean? What aren't you all not supposed to do? What kind of missions do you get your fucking self up to?
I do so many bad things, just awful things. I'm incredibly impudent, and a superior needs to put me in my place.
Okay, well, don't be doing all those bad fucking things, bro.
Yes, this is good. I like that.
Cut that shit out. I'm so all mean in this.
Excellent. Now tell me this, Highblood. I've been roughhousing a little too hard lately. I've made a bit of a mess, and anyone in a position of authority would surely be cross about it.
Percent?
Cross.
Oh!
What do you make of it, this wretched misbehavior?
Yeah, no, it gets real fucking weird. Anything Equius says.
Fuck, man, I'm so motherfucking salty about all that business you said. Fuck, I'm like all moving my mouth and the wicked noise is coming out in the frontiest way possible. And it's going in your direction, 'cause that's the direction to fucking be angry at.
Yes, so good. I am presently whipped into a state of contrition, one befitting of our class disparity. But I'm starting to perspire again, so it's best that we stop. Thank you for indulging me.
No problem, bro. It's cool. We could all up and motherfucking open up a little bit with each other. Like bros. If there's stuff you want to get off your chest, dude, like I said, I'm fucking here for a motherfucker. Kinda like a miracle. How it's always there. Never goes away, you know?
No, but I comprehend the sentiment. I have lots of thoughts, but they're difficult to communicate. If you'll listen.
Sure.
Honestly, I'm confused by the social order.
Man, me too. I don't know what color is what, so I don't bother with thinking about that motherfucker.
See, that's what I mean. How is it possible for one of your distinction to be so ignorant and loathsome, whereas a member of the most abject, verminous bloodline of all can conduct herself with such grace and possess nothing but admirable mannerisms? I find these striking juxtapositions perplexing, and I confess strangely intoxicating. I wonder if I've gone mad to form such a pact with her.
Well, I got no fucking clue what you're talking about. Who is she?
I shouldn't be talking about this. You're the enemy.
Centaur's testicles cease trolling, terminally capricious. Vriska, be in cahoots with Equius. Cahoots! Drink water. Because those voices were awful to go through. And I've subjected myself to things so terrible because of it. They really toned down the creep factor for Equius and PestraQuest. Like, he was actually really sweet and fun to read through. In this, he's just a fucking weirdo. With, like, he has no control over his fetish of being told what to do, I guess. I don't know. Anywho, Arachnid's grip began trolling Centaur's testicle.
Equius!
What?
Hey, I'm about to meddle with so many losers right now.
How many?
So many. All the losers. All of them.
Good. You are cunning and venom to make them envy our nobility.
Oh man, was that sarcasm? That sounded like sarcasm.
No. Humorous insincerity is for pedantic wigglers.
Psh, I know. I know you never make jokes. I was one being sarcastic, you stooge. I was being sarcastic about you being sarcastic. Duh.
That's because you're a little worse than me.
The fuck I am? Anyway, hey. Did you finish Aradia's present yet? I'm about to fuss with her and I want to know if I can keep my promise or if you're going to make a liar out of me.
It's finished. I'll deliver it shortly.
Great! Thanks, buddy. I'll be waiting here for you.
I'm happy to help, but I don't understand why you're intent on gratifying that worthless peasant.
Because I promised I would, and it's none of your damn business. Man, quit your prying. Always fidgeting and poking and prying.
Fine. Then let's proceed with the plan in a curt and professional manner.
Agreed. So, just to review, we will let Aradia perpetrate her cute little ploy on Solix and usurp his power.
Yes.
Isn't it funny when these chumps try to get all tactical and underhanded? It's really adorable.
I guess it is pretty quaint.
Anyway, she makes her little power grab, and that's when we both step in and usurp her as co-leaders, right?
That's the plan.
Okay, good. Then the best team will be led by the 2 highest bloods, the way it should be. Or at least the highest bloods who aren't shitty clown worshippers or underwater freaks. Sound good?
Yes, we're in absolute agreement.
Yes.
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 Yes!
Stop.
Great! What a great team we are!
Hey, you wouldn't be planning anything sneaky, would you?
No, don't be absurd. Are you?
What? How could you suggest such a thing? Man, so insulting.
Okay.
Perfect. We have the perfect plan and no one is plotting any sort of double crossings or backstabbing or anything like that.
There are no...
Double crossings? Double crossings.
There are no double crossings up my sleeve. Also, I don't have sleeves. I am as transparent as can be, and my word is my bond.
I know, don't worry, dude. I trust you completely.
You know, I can feel you trying to read my mind.
Bullshit! Probably just another one of your many daily rage aneurysms. Why don't you cool your jets and have a glass of gross muzzle beast milk?
Get out of my head. It's making me angry. Try to remember who built your arm for you.
Oh god, don't you dare! Robo-slap!
Equius, go check on Aradia's present. You delve deeper into your hive, where you store many of your robotic projects. The lair doubles as the caged arena where you battle them. Under the tarp is a completed gift. You, of course, have no intention of delivering this to your neighbor as promised. You naturally will double-cross your accomplice, just as you assume she has plans to double-cross you. You assume she is assuming the same of you. Business as usual for Blue Bloods. Hey, Angel Rat. How you doing? You will deliver to Aradia yourself to gain her favor, and then double-cross her and take your rightful position as team leader. How ironic that someone of your blood purity must work to win the favor of the lowest sort of peasant. Humiliating. Strangely titillating, even. But in the end, class order will be restored. Remove tarp. Good, glad to hear it. Welcome to... this. We got the horny one. You reveal her sparkling new chassis. You have paid a great deal of attention to quality and detail in this model. She is perfect. You don't know what to make of the feelings she stirs. For one like you to entertain thoughts of attraction for such genetic filth would be utter depravity. Exquisite, delectable depravity. Why, Aradia, it appears the red glass of your eye has caught the pink and green slit of the moons in their perigrees. The sweet poetry almost makes a man forget how the grime that once filled your veins made his stomach turn. It is a good omen for illicit lovers. Could you imagine the scandal if anyone found out? No one must ever know. But worry not. Your heart will pump no more of that despicable red sludge. You have been given a new heart. You can be taught the ways of the class you were always meant for. No one is beyond redemption. Be grateful, dear Aradia. For the first time in your meaningless life, you have met a man with true compassion. I didn't like reading that. And just what do you think you're looking at? Keep your cold mechanical judgment to yourself, as if your own record is so spotless. Don't forget who made you. Oh, what's that? My, that is a smart mouth you have. That is the last straw. An example must be made of this insubordination. Example. Robo-splode. Pop. What? The catanative Doomsday Dice Cascader is unfortuitously activated. I forgot how weird he got. Yeah. What is this? Extra. Strike back the Midnight Crew using awesome dice-based technology. Oh, that's what that is. Oh! Oh, it is very complicated. -1. Holy cow. Let's pay the problem unlockables list. Boy, howdy. Okay, well, we're gonna move on. The lousy thing breaks. You seriously cannot believe how unbelievably shitty this Doomsday device is. Snap. Oh, that's right. Man, Spider-Mom dies this early? Arthur! Moments earlier. Vriska, meddle with Terezi. Arachnid's grip began trolling Gallows Calibrator. It looks like tonight we'll have to break our truce, or at least suspend it. I hope you don't mind. How did you figure that? Because tonight we'll play a game together for the first time in, I don't even know, forever. The truce wasn't about not playing games together, dummy. It was about not stabbing each other in the back anymore, and stopping the endless cycle of revenge. And above all, not using your powers to hurt people who don't deserve it. Man, you like to give me such a hard time about all that. I can't catch a break. Can't you see I'm trying to put all that behind me and make amends with everybody? No, of course you can't see that. What am I saying? It's hard to believe you with all the lying you've done. Your blueberry bubblegum words still smell pretty good, but your deceit stinks. I'll prove it to you. I'm giving Aradia a present that will make her feel all better, finally. Then I'll be in the clear. Phew, totally redeemed. You'll see. Smell. I don't know why you're bothering trying to help her. She won't care. Whatever it was you did to her, I think you broke her brain. It's so terrible. Man, why can't you cut me some slack for once? It's not like I even did anything that bad to you. I lost 7 eyes, but you only lost 2. I would say you came out ahead in the bargain. I know, and actually, I never really got to the chance to thank you. Ugh, your sarcasm really stings when here I am just trying to be nice. Okay, I guess I deserve it. I'm serious, though, but I don't expect you to get that. Ah, fine, be that way. But you shouldn't sit there and pretend we're so different. Oh, hey, Zabby. We're so different. Remember Team Scourge? How convenient all that must be to have forgotten. You were so nasty. Oh, man, if you crossed Terezi Pyre up, you were fucked. Yeah, if you were a bad guy. We were supposed to be like a vigilante duo dispensing justice, and you could take the bad guys home and feed them to your stupid spider. But instead, you just fed her everybody. And lied and lied and lied. Yeah, those are the days. Days full of mistakes and regret. But it was still a lot of fun watching you dismantle huge teams of flarpers with nothing but politics and head games without even using any special powers. Wow. Meh. Come on. What do I have to do here? I don't know. Well, if you want to know what I think, you should start changing your tune. Because even though you got all these highfalutin morals and fancy reservations, you know as well as me that a killer is a killer is a killer. There ain't no change in your ways for good, and one day you're going to flail that silly little cane of yours and not find nothing to bump into and fall face first into this shit again. And you're going to do something terrible to somebody and wish you could take it back, but you can't. And then you'll work hard to win back their trust, and you'll try, and you'll see how hard it is. You'll see. I doubt it. You'll see. I'm whispering that, and it's echoing and ominous. You'll see. You'll see. Oh. Well, you can suck it, Circuit. Arachnid's grip ceased trolling Gallows Calibrator. Arachnid's grip began trolling Gallows Calibrator. Whoa, what was that? What was what? There's a loud noise outside of my hive. It sounded like an explosion. Wow, really? And then another one. And now something sounds like an avalanche. Well, if I had to guess, I would say it was probably 2 explosions and then an avalanche. That dumbass is probably punching robots again. I'll go outside and look. Okay, try not to get burned and crushed to death or anything or anything. That would be awful. You got it. Arachnid's grip ceased trolling Gallows Calibrator. And much earlier than that. Way earlier. Flashback. Gallows Calibrator began trolling Apocalypse Arisen. How is he? Okay, he can't walk though. Probably never will. Maybe he could be fixed with robo-prosthetics. If you didn't mind getting help from... No, neither he or I should have ever had anything to do with those hateful snobs. It was a big mistake. No offense. That's okay. I'm a little too teal for their taste anyway. I don't see why they'd lift a finger to help him. They hate us both so much. I'm so mad. I hope you're not thinking of doing anything in retaliation. It'll end badly. You should just let me handle it. I'm not scared of her. She can't control me. She's tried and it doesn't work. I know, but trust me, if you piss her off, she'll find a way to get you. This is really tricky. Just let me deal with it. But it was my fault. I was distracted when I could have helped him. I was too. We were both distracted by the same thing. Yeah, who was he anyway? Pretty sure it was Vriska's friend. What was he doing there? Watching us. Who knows? He's not really her friend, though. You should see how he talks about her behind her back. She has no idea how bad he's playing her. But then I don't think he knows how bad she's playing him either. See, it's complicated. You really need to stay out of it and let me deal with this. I guess so. I feel powerless sitting here doing nothing, though. It's like she wins, even if you get her back. Don't think of it that way. I know how to stop her. Trust me. I guess our gaming days are over then. Us four, at least. Yep, I'm pretty much done with her. It's probably best you listen to the advice of your friend. And yet, the voices are as lucid as ever. They urge you to make her pay. Make her pay. It's a shame it had to come to this. You don't like summoning the spirits of the dead to settle scores. But if she had to face her victims again, maybe she'd finally learn to feel remorse. Terrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Not horrifying. That's different. Terrifying. Vriska, answer the white text guy.
Well?
Well, what? I'm surrounded by ghosts and kind of freaking out about it.
Hang on. I know. I'm asking what you intend to do about it.
I don't know. I guess I'll just curl into a little ball and cry and hope they go away. Is that what you want to hear, you sick fuck?
Aren't you going to kill her?
Who?
Your friend. The one who summoned the spirits.
Will that make them go away?
Text, come on. Doesn't matter. She brought them here to torment you. This obviously warrants revenge. You know you're going to anyway. You won't be able to help yourself.
I don't have to do shit. Maybe I don't mind the ghosts. Maybe they'll be great company once I get used to them.
No, they are terrifying you. There's only one thing to do.
Okay, so why don't you kill her? Be my guest. Wow, thanks for offering. What a pal.
That's not how I work.
Oh, really? Well, you seem pretty excited about killing Tavros, too, and you even helped. So I guess this is how you work after all.
Not really. All I did was stand somewhere for a few minutes. I just gave you an opportunity to do something you wanted to do anyway. You hated him, remember?
I know I did. I still do, I guess. I don't know. But I was never going to kill these people. They were, like, off limits, I guess. These games were supposed to be fun and serve no other purpose.
They were serving a very important purpose.
Yeah, okay, you getting off on talking a girl into killing her buddy sure is important, loser.
Again, I didn't talk you into anything, nor am I doing so now. You were, and are, going to do this regardless. I only ever place myself into positions of tangential involvement with events that will bring about my employer's entry into this universe. I oversee the events as they take place, and ever so slightly nudge them into motion when necessary.
I'm beginning to think you really believe that. So delusional. You're just a pathetic, lonely gamer who buys into his own character profile. His own character profile BS.
The omniscient have no need for beliefs and no room for delusion.
You're the dumbest omniscient person I ever met. Sure, you know a lot, but I know for a fact there's stuff you don't know.
That's true, but the gaps in my knowledge exist by design. They are the pillars of shadow on which my comprehensive vision is built. Necessary pockets of void meant to effectuate outcomes I've foreseen, and which will require my influence. Each dark pocket, in time, will be filled. But I wonder why I waste this nuance on you. I didn't highlight that bit.
Because you need to add more blatant lies to patch up all the holes in your sad cover story.
I don't lie. Deception is only necessary for those like you to achieve their objectives. I play with my cards face up. Isn't it funny how during our various matches I can tell you what my moves will be in advance and still win?
Yeah, but I'm getting closer to beating you. You'll see.
Look at that. The short amount of time I have reserved for arguing with a child has expired. I will go. But maybe you're right. Maybe you are a person with free will and you won't kill your friend. What do I know? Enjoy your haunting. Vriska, make her pay. Of course he's right. Not much point in living with all these moaning spooks just to spite some guy you don't give a shit about. But how do you go about it? How to go about it? You can't control her. It can be difficult to manipulate the mind of the psychically gifted. Let's see, who else is there? Terezi? Forget about it. What about that guy? Not her? Nope, not him either. How about this guy? Unfortunately, you can only control him about half the time. Then again, that should be all the time you need. Arachnid's grip began trolling Apocalypse Arisen.
Aradia!
What?
Nice trick with the ghosts and all. Man, you got me pretty good.
I'd rather not talk to you.
Fair enough. Just wanted to say I'm sorry, that's all.
I'm not the one you should apologize to.
Yeah, I know. I'll make it up to him someday. Don't worry. Anyway, hey, guess what? I've got a message for you from your boyfriend. He's outside your hive right now.
Not falling for it.
Take a look. I don't see anything out there. Well, look, I'm just the messenger. If you want to risk missing him, then suit yourself. Later.
It must be a trick. He surely would have told you if he was making the trip all the way out here from his hive stem. Oh, the purple glow. Solix? Oh, the happy. Oh, no, they're happy.
Arrivederci, Megiddo.
Arachnid's grip ceased trolling. Apocalypse arisen. Be the white text guy. There he is. There's that shithead. You tried to be the white text guy, but failed to be the white text guy. No one can be the white text guy except for the white text guy. The white text guy is known as Doc Scratch. He is an officer for the indestructible demon known as Lord English. His job is to pave the way for the arrival of his master, who will be summoned upon the termination of the universe. He has worked at this task for many centuries, and will continue to do so until the Great Undoing. Scratch is Alternia's first guardian. Every planet destined for intelligent life has such an entity meant to protect it, and facilitate the planet's ultimate purpose. A first guardian is typically almost as old as the planet itself, and each has a unique, circuitous origin through the Knots Paradox space. They can be born into a great diversity of forms, though they all share a common, especially potent genetic sequence. The code grants them near omnipotence, and when merged with a host of great intelligence, near omniscience as well. What will he do? It's up to him. All we can do is stand here and watch. What's he up to now? Hard to say since we're not telling him what to do. Guardians can never be told what to do. Neither the omnipotent kind nor the ordinary kind who raise kids in houses. It's a universal law of reality. Looks like he's pondering over his next move in a game he is playing with some wicked troll girl down on the planet. Usually these matches are no contest, but she's been getting closer to beating him lately, and he has no idea how this is possible. Uncertainty, though rare, is quite a troubling sensation for the omniscient. What's this? It appears someone is contacting him. More bothersome uncertainty. How is it this youngster is able to relay an unsolicited message? He doesn't even have an account name. Tap, 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 tap. Hey, white text guy, I have a tip for you. How were you able to contact me? Never mind, I figured it out instantly. Really? Yes, through my limitless intellect. Occasionally, I discover there are things I have not always known. It gives me the opportunity to make deductions, which are practically always flawless. It's gratifying.
Okay. That's neat, I guess.
You asked your clever friend with the colorful spectacles to trace the source of my message. He then established a relay for your message to reach this source through some sort of computational proxy. I gather he has recovered from his implementation as a weapon in the sabotage of your mutual friend, whom you both believe to be dead.
Oh my god, white text guy, shut up! I'm trying to give you a message here.
I have a name. It is not white text guy.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, it's very long. I'm not going to tell you my name, but if you wish, you may refer to me as Mr. Vanilla Milkshake.
You are so weird. Why would I do that?
It is perfectly in keeping with a habit which you will develop in the future.
I doubt it.
Why?
Sounds kind of silly and frivolous. Blar, why do you keep derailing me? You're right, Solix is working with me, and we have important business for you to consider. Wait, you said we believe our friend is dead. Is she not?
Yes, I said you believe she is dead. And soon you'll believe she is not. Both statements are true, and yet each exhibits a trace of falsehood.
Wow, why did I bother asking? No wonder she snapped. She's got to deal with your stupid riddles all the time. Anyway, can you just help me get revenge so we can call it a night?
Why would I involve myself in your paltry feud beyond the extent I already have? I believe we need to exert such influence has... I believe the need to exert such influence has come to an end.
Because you'll want to, when you hear what I have to say.
I doubt it.
Haven't you wondered how she can come close to beating you in games lately? Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't deduced it yet, with your shiny white superbrain.
It's disturbing, but sometimes that is the nature of these hollows in my perception. It feels a bit like dark water sloshing about the cavity in my head. What do you know of this?
She's cheating. She always cheats if she can find a way. Lately, she's used the same advantage she uses against me when we play games. But she told me about it. She tells me lots of stuff like that, probably to rub it in my face. But she'd never risk telling you.
What advantage is this?
Hold on, I have to talk to your partner in crime for a second.
I thought you were hers. Terezi, orchestrate demise of the wicked. She went too far this time, and she knows it. She's got to pay. Justice is long overdue. The only sad part is how easy it's going to be. It will take no skilled manipulator to orchestrate her downfall. She's a waste of your talents. Contact partner in crime. Gallows Calibrator began trolling Arachnid's grip.
Hey, Vriska. Anything to say? No. About what? About killing her, after you said you wouldn't. Oh, that? I thought we were done talking about that. We concluded I messed up and I'm completely horrible in every way. I can only feel so awful, you know? Here, I'm banging my head against the desk now. Bang, bang, bang. Are you happy? Not really. What do you want from me? I'm not sure. I guess I'm looking for some reason to change my mind. I don't know what you can say that'll do it. I sort of hope there's something, though. You should lighten up a bit. Maybe even congratulate me. Wow, great job, Vriska, single-handedly taking out Team Charge like that. No more competition from those low-class clowns. No, that wasn't it. Okay, well, change your mind about what? What are you going to do, Pyrope? I was probably just going to kill you. You mean from your tree, with all your amazing powers? Tell me, what sort of powers do tree girls have? Swinging from vines and stuff? My tree doesn't have vines. Sometimes I let other people swing from ropes, though. Yeah, anyway, you'll be dead in a couple minutes. Yeah, right, complete and total muscle beast shit. If you don't believe me, why don't you consult with your little advantage? It seems to have all the answers. I don't need to do that to know you're bluffing. Yeah, but you know you're going anyway. Addiction is a powerful thing. See ya. Gallows Calibrator ceased trolling Arachnid's grip. Consult little advantage. Vriska, consult little advantage. She can't be serious. What could possibly lead to your demise in a matter of minutes? What could it possibly be? You consult with your magic cue ball, an extremely rare treasure you recently plundered from an ancient crypt, and one of the many rumored to be hidden across the globe. Each at one time belonged to the strange and powerful man fabled to live on the Green Moon, but have since managed to escape his vision. It is said to make predictions with alarming precision and specificity. Unfortunately, it lacks a portal on its surface that allows you to view the prediction. So, who could say for whether its predictions were accurate? It would require someone with X-ray vision. Or just maybe, someone with vision eightfold. You channel your powerful eyesight through your customized lenses and whisper to the faithful little oracle. Should you be worried about Terezi's threat? Yes. Terezi, inform Mr. Vanilla Milkshake about his missing orb.
She has what?
Uh-oh. Okay, little ball, fine. If you're so smart, then answer this. How is it going to happen? How? I will explode in your face. Boom, there it is. In the aftermath of more recent misfortune, Arthur, no! Yeah, we don't care about Spider-Mom. One retrieves his dead custodian from the rubble below. Another finds hers, struggling to survive. You guess you've got to put her down. The question is, do you have the luck to get it done? Would a sufficient roll even qualify as good luck in this case? You don't know. Roll. Maybe the dead girl is onto something. Maybe the only way to beat your bad luck is not caring about the outcome. 7 of the Florida octet land, narrowing the field down from the full 8 out of 8. One tumbles through the air. It will decide among the 8 remaining techniques. Guillotine de la Marquise. Look at all the blood. Au revoir, Spider-Mom. Splorsh. Collapse. The face. Your mercy killing triggers another avalanche. More rotten luck. What's her deal? Arachnid's grip began trolling Apocalypse Arisen. What's your deal? What do you mean? Did you just zap Equius into the game? His hive disappeared. Are you not happy about that? Hell no, I was supposed to get your surprise present from him. That he was keeping for me, but only temporarily. And then we were going to jump in the game together as co-leaders, remember? You were about to be killed by his hive. Proceeding with that plan wouldn't have made sense. We certainly don't need 2 dead players. But, you knew this was going to happen. You were planning it all along. You were planning all this. I know a schemer when I see one. Yes, it was the plan. It had to go this way. No, it had to go the way we said it would. I was going to give you the present I convinced him to make for you. Me! It wouldn't have got made if not for me. And then you could have had a body again and everything would be fine. Then we'd go back to being friends again. Were we ever really friends? Yeah! I don't know. I felt like we were even if you didn't think so. I guess I'm not very good at acting like a friend or saying stuff like, hey, friend, you're my friend. It doesn't really occur to me. But we were. Why would we play if you didn't think I was your friend?
I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
Barf. More of this apathetic baloney. Why don't you cut the ghost girl act already? I get it. You're dead and spooky.
Ribbit.
Okay. Pretty odd.
Sorry.
That's cool. You can ribbit if you want. In a weird way, it almost makes you sound normal. So what now? I guess you and Equius co-lead since he managed to usurp me? That cunning bastard. I guess I follow you into the game instead? Fine by me. I'll follow you guys. Just give me my orders, boss.
No, you're not on the blue team.
Oh, what the fuck?
You were never going to be.
I get it. I finally see now. This is your revenge. You finally did it, Megiddo. You got me pretty good. Well played.
It's not revenge. You were always supposed to be on the red team. You'll believe me later, when you wake up.
What a load of shit! You've been plotting your revenge since day one, and I fell for it like a sucker. Can't say I blame you.
I've never thought about revenge at all.
But why not? I killed you.
I don't care.
You're so infuriating. Why can't you just hate me? It would be a lot easier that way. Or at least feel bothered or annoyed by something. God! Maybe I should just rip my heart out of my chest and pound it into a bloody pulp here on my desk with my super strong robot arm. Pound, 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 pound. Look at that, more nasty blue blood all over me. Why not? Might as well open the floodgates and paint my whole hive with this so enviable cerulean swill. Because clearly it's up to me to feel emotions for the both of us, you miserable soulless witch. I hate you. Hate, 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 hate. I only regret killing you because it made you so boring.
Sorry.
I don't want to be on the red team. It's full of jerks who just think I'm a big jerk.
They need you, though. And it's where you need to be. Karkat will be in touch with you soon.
Oh, God, I can't wait for that conversation.
Also, if it's any consolation, the teams are meaningless anyway.
What? Why would that be consolation? It's more vague, spooky nonsense. Fuck you for me trying to help you. Fuck the blue team. Fuck your conniving. Fuck Equius' double dealing and the stupid muscle beast he rode in on. And fuck you for saving my life. Fuck you! Arachna's grip ceased trolling Apocalypse Arisen. I'm getting very warm in here. And soon, in a place known as the Land of Caves and Silence, Equius let her know the deal. Huh. Alright. We're fine. Just have to breathe for a second. Centaur's testicle began trolling Apocalypse Arisen.
Aradia, here's the deal. Now that the game has begun, the plan will be modified slightly. We will not be co-leaders of the blue team. I alone will be the leader. Is that understood?
That's fine.
Oh, I'm in an apartment. It's like a townhouse style apartment. There's no one in front of me. The way I'm facing. But there's people behind me.
That's fine.
Good. Wait. You have no objection. Are you sure?
No, I'm okay with it.
Do you typically embrace such a passive attitude when your superiors give you orders?
I don't usually receive orders from superiors or otherwise, but really, it's fine. What?
I think I should get a towel. I'm perspiring heavily again.
Why? What's wrong?
Never mind. I'm trying to stay professional about this.
About what? What are you talking about?
Forget it. It's just pleasant to consort with one of lesser breeding who clearly understands her place.
I've understood for some time that this will be my role, to function as your server player, and that you would be the team leader for the first in the chain.
Perfect. Then we are on the same page. I look forward to seeing how well you serve me, server player.
That's not quite the meaning of the word server.
What do you mean?
As your server player, I manipulate your environment to help you advance.
I don't understand. Are you saying that you are in position of control over me?
I suppose so.
Oh.
What?
Oh my god. This is impropriety of a caliber I cannot even... You are as low on the hemo spectrum as possible. To consider that someone so low could be in a position of authority over me it's just so disgusting.
You really are quite a snob.
No, it's filthy. I need some air, or some cold milk, or a towel. I need a towel. Where the fuck are all my fresh towels? I mean, fiddlesticks. Please, pardon my language. It won't happen again.
You look really agitated. Are you sure you're all right?
Vibrating.
I'm fine. I'll be fine. I just need to breathe. And to break something, possibly.
Break something?
Yes, it helps me relax.
Oh, I think I understand.
Do you?
I like breaking things. I didn't used to, but now I do. It's fun. Hello? Are you sure you're okay?
Yes.
You really do look like you're sweating pretty hard.
I just need a blasted towel. Whatever did that Arthur get off to?
Maybe you should break something. Try to calm down.
Perhaps.
Do you want me to break something?
Whoa, what?
I could break something if you want.
Do you want to break something?
Kind of.
Okay.
Equius, I'm about to throw an ablution trap through your wall. Heads up.
Yes. Yes, that was wonderful.
It was pretty cool.
But could you please refrain from dipping into the vernacular of commoners? In fact, this is an order from your leader. Call things by their proper names.
What? You want me to call it a bathtub? That sounds ridiculous.
Nevertheless, do it.
Fine. Fine.
Now, could you please, do that again?
What? What? Do you want me to throw the trap through the wall again? I mean the tub?
Yes.
Is that an order?
Yes. Wait, I don't know.
What don't you know?
Maybe I don't want to order you. Maybe I want you to do whatever things that you want to do.
I really have no idea what you're talking about.
You could cause quite a bother for me with the power you wield. I can do nothing to stop you, peasant girl. It's so magnificently depraved.
You are so weird. And this is coming from a ghost. Ribbit.
What was that? Are you role-playing now? Stop, it's unbecoming.
Sorry.
You're better than that. And by better, I mean worse. Much, much worse. Downright coarse and degenerate. Just reprehensibly sordid. Actually, yes, you may roleplay and proceed to deepen this already irretrievable debauchery. In fact, I command it. I command you to have free will and do as you please, and continue being bothersome and unpredictably destructive. I mean, if you want.
I'm not really role-playing. I'm part frog, but okay. I guess I can break some more stuff. Ribbit.
Yes, ribbit again.
I can't really control the ribbits.
These are things I'm saying out loud and are gonna be on the internet forever. In my voice.
I will make haste through this mysterious realm and find your gate. It will pose no challenge for me at all.
Yeah, I know.
Should have clipped it.
I will then give you your new body, and you may take your rightful place as my subordinate.
Sure.
Actually, now I'm beginning to wonder.
What? What?
Whether I want you to be my subordinate. I hope this doesn't sound too strange.
Everything you say sounds strange.
Maybe I'd like you to be the co-leader again.
Okay.
In fact, oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm entertaining this thought. It feels just vile. Try not to roll your eyes at me.
I don't have pupils.
Would you mind terribly being the leader?
Fine.
But don't tell anyone. You will be the leader of me, and I will lead all else. You would in effect be the secret leader.
Yeah, sure, that sounds pretty much how it is anyway.
Yes, that's the spirit. You take to authority well for one of your blood.
I don't have blood.
Not yet, but soon your heart will beat anew, and through it fresh blood and fresh passion.
Wow. Can you just bring me the robot already?
On my way.
Centaur's testicles cease trolling, apocalypse arisen.
Ribbit.
Equius, proceed to second gate. Oh boy, the meatballs weren't enough. I'm burning through calories just reading this. How does that work? Strong jump.
Ruin.
He punched its head off. Just clean off. This poses no challenge for you at all. Enter. Strong fall. Deliver present. I'm getting dizzy. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting dizzy.
It looks nice.
Yes, it is perfect in every way.
Ribbit.
Do you have a clean towel anywhere?
Aradia sprite. Enter Soulbot.
Equius.
It's not. He's reading it. He's saying it.
I think it suits you. Much more so than the form of a levitating ghostly amphibian. How does it feel?
It feels different.
Okay, but I mean, do you feel anything else? Any sort of stirring sensations?
Stirring?
Yes, such as sensations which may be stirred by flowing blood and a beating heart.
I'm not sure.
Can you detect anything within you might describe as smoldering passion? I mean, just out of curiosity.
Wait, what is that?
What's what?
This feeling. Oh my god, what did you do? Did you program this robot to have feelings for you? Romantic feelings?
Answer me, blue blood scum. Yes, it's a chip in your heart. Is that not okay? Get it out. I guess I can uninstall it if you would just get it out. Sorry. Get it out, 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 get it out!
Plunge. Rip. Pound. Oh, she beats the shit out of him. Poor Nepeta just has to watch all of this happen. Nepeta, update wall. Durr. Circles this one. You consult your shipping wall. Clearly some changes are in order. You must admit you didn't see this one coming, even with your remarkable matchmaking acumen. You should probably recolor all the Aradia panels so she looks like a robot too. It is a major commitment keeping up with all your ships, but it is worth it. Carcat, recruit Vriska. Man. Oh man, I'm having flashbacks to the shipping wars. Holy fuck. Man, there was like people at shipping walls, the shipping charts were absolutely insane. Holy shit. Carcinogenesis began trolling Arachnid's grip. Okay, this is going to sound preposterous given our last conversation, and I guess practically every conversation preceding it, and I'm probably going to have to do something completely disgusting like apologize. And even though I'll hate myself for it, I will totally mean it, I promise. Like, really, really mean it. You're going to ask me to join your team, aren't you? Yeah. How did you know? I don't seem to have much choice now. Aradia kicked me off the good team. Wow, that is great. Wait, sorry. No, wait, I don't have to apologize. That's right, you have no choice now. I apologize to myself for offering you a shitty meaningless apology. Apology accepted, Carcat. Let's bury this thresher with a totally platonic bro bulge bump. Bump. But bros don't do that. Kind of guy don't know much about that. The shipping wars were insanity around 2011, I think. I don't remember. You dork. Do you really think your usual pedantic quips are going to bug me now? I'm not trying to bug you. I'm trying to get you to join my damn team. Now step in line, Circuit. I was just betrayed and abandoned by my two accomplices and best pals, and on top of that, I'm soaked in the blood of my Lucis, which I just had to decapitate myself. So listening to a crabby asshole be all tickled with his own mediocre retorts isn't going to spoil my evening. Okay, well, sorry to hear about that. But, I mean, you can just dump her carcass in the kernel and bring her back stronger than ever. Wow. Good to know, I guess. Now, why don't you hop in the trap? Wash that nasty blue shit off and join our fucking session already. What? It's so rude to dictate hygiene procedures to a lady. Under any circumstance, even for douchey loudmouths with delusions of leadership. Maybe you should try to think about the dumb things that fall out of your protein chute for once, Vantis. Blah, blah, blah. Now my chute is doing a fucking stellar impression of something that doesn't give a shit. Where am I? I lost my place. I looked down and I lost my place. There it is. Anyway, you know my blood's the prettiest and you'd obviously kill to have it. No, it sucks. Totally happy with mine. Nice try, though. BS. Why would you hide behind your lame gray anonymity, then? You do realize everyone thinks that's totally lame, right? It's nobody's business. I don't see why it should be a matter of public record. I'm not going to wear that shit on my sleeve like you do. Literally and figuratively. It's private, so everyone can go point their probing busybody sniff notes of their own impertinent seed flaps. Fine. Like, anybody really cares. It's just lame and insecure. So why don't you tell me what I've got to do here? I await instruction from my big shot, A-blooded leader. Okay, first things first, you've got to connect with Tavros quickly and get him in the session before he gets killed. Ugh. What? Can't someone else do that? No, why? What's the big deal? Just do it.
But I hate that guy.
Who cares?
This is your command decision? Getting someone who hates a guy to save his life? Pretty weak, boss.
Why do you even hate him? It's fucking ridiculous. If anything, you should pity him, especially since you were the one who paralyzed him.
I know. I don't really understand it. It's just a really special kind of hate. It never goes away and it doesn't make a lot of sense.
This is kind of a weird time to be confiding me about your feelings of black romance, but okay.
Oh god, what?
I mean, if you're really implying Davos is your kismesis, I think you're braying up the wrong prawn nub. Both parties have to hate each other equally. I mean, like, true hate. Maybe your feelings can come somewhat close to fitting the bill, but I don't think he can hate anyone. It's weird. He's kind of broken in the head.
Fuck, what are you talking about?
I think this subject is beyond a lot of people's grasp, but I know a lot about it. Nobody ever really wants to talk to me about it, though.
Whoa, really? Oh, no shit. Really?
Okay, most people who haven't had their lobe stem cauterized are capable of feeling the two primary emotions, hate and pity. Pity is, of course, just the toned-down version of the central emotion, hate. And all the nuances of pity manifest as various other kinds of feelings, like whatever chemical reactions trigger mating fondness or the mysterious forces that are behind more allegiance.
Carcat, holy fuck, so boring.
A well-balanced person is going to have a good distribution between hate and the various pity humors. Having a good balance keeps all the emotions sharper. See, I think that's your problem.
Oh?
I hope you know I already wore out some good note-taking pens today. All the pens. All of them. See, my hate is like a finely tuned instrument because I'm aware of these principles. I can hate a hole in paradox space itself, straight through a new reality, fresh for the hating.
You don't even know how much I'm laughing at this.
But see, you're too heavy on the hate side. Or at least you pretend to be, which is maybe worse.
You aren't reading anything I say, are you? You just want to talk and talk and talk.
Yes, is the answer. Okay, let me scroll down a bit more. And you think you're hating up everyone hard when you're really just burning out that entire emotional hemisphere. It's like lukewarm hate, pretender's hate, with no counterpoint at all. And as such, there's no real substance to your hate. It's like a cardboard movie prop, which is why your brain is broken. Kind of like Taros's, but on the opposite hemisphere, I guess. Or maybe your broken brain led to the imbalance in the first place? I don't know. Whatever the case is, you're kind of emotionally unscrewed, sorry to say. Your hate's too dull for a proper kismesis, in my opinion. And I don't see anyone chomping at the bit to be your Moirail, honestly, unless there's someone out there who would actually bother pitying you. And landing a mate sprint? Seriously, like that would ever interest you, or even interest you. Basically, any feature of your emotional profile that usually makes someone viable in the Red Room department must be totally fried. Your Black Room potential's probably toast too. Hey, are you there?
Oh, yeah, I started tuning you out. Are you done?
No way, I could go on. This is fascinating. Tell me the fuck this isn't fascinating. Oh, tell me how the fuck this isn't fascinating.
Did you learn this crap from your awful romance movies?
They're really intriguing sociologically. Incredibly complex, sophisticated stories. You wouldn't get it.
Hey, asshole, stop watching movies for girls.
What part of intriguing sociologically don't you understand? Also, they're awesome. Shut up.
Ugh, okay, man. Just let me connect to stupid boy dumb fuck so I don't have to listen to this anymore.
Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, I never even got to the damn point. What is it now? I didn't need you to specifically connect to Kavros. I mean, I could get any schlub to do that. You just have to get in here ASAP because I really need your mind powers.
You do?
I mean, obviously you do, duh.
What for?
I ran into someone here. A sort of double agent, I guess. His name is Jack. I keep forgetting that they keep the blood color secret for a while. He has some insider information about his kingdom. He wants to work together with us to overthrow the Black Queen. So I said, okay, and now I need your help.
Okay. I can try. What does he know?
He recently got hold of some intel regarding a weakness in the Queen's defenses. I don't know any more than that, but we've got to hurry and get started on this thing, or it could get kind of awkward.
Awkward?
What do you mean? I mean, he's just standing here now, waiting for me, I guess. But it's okay. I think he's pretty much settled down.
Settled down?
Well, he stabbed me once.
Oh, only once. Are you sure you should trust him?
I don't know if I would, but hey, I'm not the leader. No, it's cool. He's cool. It's fine. I don't really mind the stabbing. It wasn't all, it was just, fucking hell. It was all a misunderstanding. Well, okay, I'm pretty sure he meant to stab me, but I kind of think it's like the way he greets people. This game is so stupid. In any case, I think he's probably all stabbed out.
Whew. Oh man, since you're bleeding, I should ask Terezi what color your blood is.
Good luck with that. She can't see me or smell me or anything. I'm way out of my hive somewhere else on the planet.
Okay, then I'll ask Jack.
No, Jack won't tell. I made him promise he wouldn't tell.
Damn it, stupid, lousy, tight-lipped, stab-happy double agents. Doesn't Trollian have some kind of viewport feature?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure only Solix knows how to set that up. And he's been incommunicado for hours for some reason. Anyway, that whole feature seems totally invasive and largely pointless to me, so just forget it.
Yeah, okay. Here we are. Here we're about to embark on an espionage mission. A spying tool sounds totally useless. Another great point, Captain.
Whatever. Just get your ass in here so we can dethrone this goddamn queen. It'll mean one less god boss we have to fight.
Fine. I'll be right there. Just try not to lose too much of your mystery blood and die.
Arachnids grip, cease trolling, carcinogenicist. Be Jack a few minutes ago. Remember that line in Carcat Route and Pester Quest? I don't really. I don't remember a lot of things. There's a lot of things to remember, and I don't remember a lot of them. Maybe that's how he greets people. Kind of fucked up. Oh, yeah! Is that after you teleport on the hill and you charge down after him? Fuck, now I don't remember. I'm catching my breath. I need to get something to eat, but we only have 4 minutes. I'm going to power through this. You find the kid you've been looking for. He's got a pretty sharp tongue and can't seem to keep it sheathed. He should learn up front you're no stranger to sharp objects yourselves. After Gamzee. Fuck. I don't remember that. He still won't shut up. He doesn't seem to care about the wound. He's just going on and on about the freakish color of his blood. He doesn't want you to look at it. Just look away, he says. You gotta admit, now you're curious. Jack, look at knife. You don't see what the big deal is. Nothing special. This kid's out of his mind. But he's still blubbering on and on about it. It seems he's the only one of his kind with his mutant candy red blood. An outcast. He thinks he was put on this planet covered in an ocean of his own blood to be taunted. Punished for something. Saddest story you ever heard. Got to do something to shut him up. That's the blood symbol. Or very close to it. Carcat, be in cahoots with Jack. Operation Regisurp. Huge bitch, blah blah. You and your like-blooded accomplice soon put Operation Regisurp into motion, a contingency plan which the ARC agent conveniently had on file and named himself. If it were drafted by a legitimate contingency firm, it would ostensibly have been given a better title. Your whole team executes the plan along the course of its journey, employing espionage, mind control tactics, political sabotage, vicious interrogations, and cold-blooded assassinations. Everyone does their part, and you begin to learn the true meaning of teamwork, as well as this troll disease called friendship. But before a single step is taken, Jack briefs you on the intelligence uncovered by one of his agents. It is an advantage over the queen you will seize upon while she has let her guard down. With each prototyping by each player, the royalty of both sides would evolve. The queen with her ring of orbs 12-fold would first take on the claws and ridged carapace of your Lucis, and then the wings and scales of Teresa's young dragon, and then the horns and gills of cloven hooves of Gamzee's fallen custodian, and so it would continue. Though a queen is a vain creature, she is also sworn to her duty. She would be braced for the heavy load of... Boy, that sounded like my brain just quit working. I don't know what that sound was. But for the heavy load of augmentation ahead, she could certainly withstand the 8 eyes of an arachnid. The fairy wings might at worst be frivolous, and the great bull horns would even be regarded as striking additions. For that matter, the sultry lips of a mother grub might very plausibly suit her. She perhaps would wear a brave face, even behind a dignified mustache, and the centauring of her lower torso would transpire without much complaint. She would dutifully indulge a lactating udder. And when all was said and done, doubling her head count would surely be insults to 11-fold injury, but nothing she hadn't essentially endured already, all in the name of her kingdom. But she would spare herself all these additional debasements, because before the rest came, there would be one corruption to her figure she could not abide. Her vanity wouldn't allow it. She could not stand bearing the visage of the most loathsome creature known to existence. So vile is its appearance, so contemptible its purpose. All depictions of the creature, let alone members of its population, are permanently banned from any jurisdiction in the reach of her agents. Those of its kind go by many names, and so does the reviled patron god they herald. The Great Detestation, King Pondesquatter, Speaker of the Vast Joke, or most commonly, Bilious Slick. His true name is of course Forbidden, and wearing his face is where she drew the line. I think we're going to call it there. We're going to save it there. We're going to continue with that. Oh my gosh. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Yeah, time to get some food so I don't die. Yes, I need to get food or I might die. Yeah. Yes. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out, everybody, and listening to me ramble on and read through Homestuck. We're still not halfway through yet. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you're watching this on YouTube, if you liked it, make sure you like it. Click the like button down below. Subscribe so you can keep up with my stuff. I stream Homestucks right now at Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I do stream on Saturdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Time as well. And a new video goes up every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Monday and Wednesday as well at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm making this as complicated as possible because I'm an idiot. And also, it's Homestuck. It's got to be complicated. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. Subscribe, share it with your friends, bring them into the fold that is Homestuck. Comment, let me know what you guys think about this. What was your favorite panel? Because personally, I fucking love Aradia's happy face before she dies. Ironically, it's a little bittersweet, but I love her happy face when she sees Solix. But what's your favorite one? And ring the bell so you know when videos go live. Like I said, it's usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. But if I need to push it back, at least you get a notification. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out, everybody in the chat. Thank you, Merle, for hanging out until the end there. And anyone else who might be here, I'm not really watching the viewer count. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I hope to see you next time. Later, everybody.